What's going on YouTube? 18 the Kid back with another action video. Today we got the most extreme sensory deprivation experiment, you know what I'm saying? I think the freaking thumbnail said like the world's quietest room or something, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what I'm really looking at, but it's like wood and different, I don't even know. It's like a banjo in the middle, bro. So I'm guessing it's the world's quietest room. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see this, bro. So let's go.
This is one of the quietest rooms in the world.
The
Known
heck?
as an anechoic chamber, it's perfectly designed to remove sound reflections and echo.
Oh shoot, my bad.
And I'm about to go spend hours inside it alone in pure darkness to see what happens to my body and brain. I was invited by 3M to come visit their innovation center, as well as their
Whoa.
anechoic chamber, as well as one of the loudest rooms in the world, their reverberation chamber.
Oh.
That shook my whole body. Of course, I jumped at the opportunity to potentially put myself through a
That bro, I want
torturous
to go there, bro. That
experience
seemed kind of
for the
cool.
sake of science. It's feeling like I'm suffocating a little bit. After all, there's been rumors floating around that if you go in an anechoic chamber for long enough,
Since you go
you
crazy,
and
yeah.
lose your mind. We're
I'm
gonna
about to
see
say.
if I lose my mind. If I haven't already. When we got to the
All right.
3M testing center, we were met by Brian, who works in the lab. He first brought us into the reverberant chamber, which is basically the opposite of the anechoic chamber.
But what if you send like prisoners in the world's quietest room? Is that even a punishment?
Whoa. That actually like shook my body. Here, the room is designed to perfectly reflect the sound, making it pretty intense and very loud.
I don't know how
Sound
loud it is,
leaves the
but it's
source,
pretty
instead
loud
of
through my
being
headphones.
absorbed by the walls or other objects, virtually
It
all
just
of
like
the
bounces
acoustic
off the
energy that
wall.
hits the wall is reflected back into the room. A few
Facts,
extra
facts,
reflectors
facts.
are added into the room to keep distribution of sound even for the purposes of testing.
You can put
What?
anything you want in there, Mitch. Sound here, microphones over there, and you find out how well is this panel blocking the sound.
Time to pop the balloon! I've been shot! To give you a sense of how muddled and reflected the sound can get, here's what happens as I walk away from the camera. All right, I'm just gonna talk and slowly walk away and see what that sounds like, what that feels like. Obviously, this room is very loud, no matter where
Bro,
you're
how big is the
standing,
room?
but probably the farther I step, the harder it will be to understand me because you're getting primarily my vibrations of my voice going off the
What?
wall and not hearing the direct source, so it's gonna become harder
What?
and harder to understand me as I step behind the speaker. There's hydrogen and helium, then lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon everywhere, nitrogen all through the air. Finally, the moment had come. It was time to enter the anechoic chamber. Here we go.
The anechoic?
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
here's the quietest room.
Wow. It feels so weird. And it's way bigger than I thought it was going to be for some reason.
What makes this room unique is it's a full anechoic, so you can see no floor. It's not fun because
What?
you should be
Feels
going
like
down.
you're falling.
But you
Bro.
gotta give it a
Coming
shot.
over.
Give it a
I
shot.
got I got like a phobia of falling and dying.
Oh, okay, it's
No
stable.
problem.
Or just
Yep,
falling.
no problem.
Whoa.
So as you can see from the room, we have these fiberglass wedges placed strategically like this to absorb the sound as it comes in. And as that kinetic energy and the sound waves hit those wedges, those sound waves are transferred into heat.
It's so weird.
It is.
It's so weird. It's almost like uncomfortable. Before locking myself in the room alone for hours, I
Bro.
wanted to do a couple tests to compare this room to the reverberation room. For fun, here's the direct comparison.
Okay, we go from that.
Just like a little clap. I'm gonna
What the
do a
heck?
quick little test and walk backwards as I talk to see how the volume changes in my voice.
He just sounds weird talking like I know the room's supposed to be quiet.
And sound waves reaching it will change as I get further back, especially the fact that there is literally nothing to reverberate it and concentrate it to you. So the level of audio,
Bro.
even though I've stayed the same, will probably feel quite different.
You gotta yell as loud as you can to see what it's like.
So, no
That's
action.
kind of cool.
Brian then locked me in the room alone to see how long I could survive.
Bro, I would survive like 10 seconds. Pause.
I honestly find it really peaceful. When I first came in here, I felt really disoriented. I'm also an anxious person, so it was just like going from a state of being that you're used to into a state that your brain isn't used to processing, like immediately let off my fight or flight.
Listen,
But now
bro,
when I sit in silence,
don't they put like people that go to like that little crazy house in rooms like this, bro? Or am I tripping?
it feels really calming. I was told to keep my phone on me because if I needed something, they most definitely wouldn't be able to hear me. After
Dang.
all, the chamber is actually a room within a room, a cement cube within the building on top of the fiberglass
Yo,
paneling to
prisons
keep as
low-key need to
much
use
sound
that
from
like
both
as
entering
punishment.
or exiting the
Just
room.
put them in
I
the
wasn't
world's
gonna hear
quietest room.
anybody and they weren't gonna hear me. After about 30 minutes of silence, I became extremely aware of my body. I can hear a lot of ringing in my ear, which kind of freaks me out. I just hear like, hmm. Literally, I can hear noises inside my head that are just like. While it felt like the pressure
The
had
heck?
increased in my ear, it was actually the opposite effect. In the real world, our ears are constantly hearing some sound with pressure. In the
Facts.
anechoic room, the pressure is gone, so my ears were actually experiencing less pressure. It's definitely a different state of being to remove the sound, but you start to sort of acclimatize to it. I feel more
A climate,
physically in
bro.
tune with what's happening to me.
He
At their
been in there
points
for
in my
40
body, my
minutes.
attention on those parts is heightened. So weird. It's so crazy. I don't want to over dramatize it because I want to be giving you a real experience. It's pretty subtle, but it's something that I haven't experienced before. By the hour mark, I was really in my head, but still sane, though I was dreading the lights about to go off. They're about to turn off the lights, and I'm
Oh
actually
nah,
afraid of the
bro.
dark. As an adult, I'm not ashamed to admit that. Actually, I am ashamed to admit that, but it's gonna be like,
Bro, as
are
soon as
there
they turn off the
monsters?
lights, I would have asked to go back in, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm actually. Oh my god, this is so scary. Standing
I
was
wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not gonna
insane
lie.
because I literally feel
I would
like
feel
I'm
like
gonna
something
fall
about to get
over.
me.
I immediately had to sit down in order to avoid losing my balance completely.
Facts, I would have fell.
When people come, I've seen videos of people kind of like overly freaking out. I think it's just really peaceful.
We use it a lot as a development tool. So as we're developing new products or trying to enhance
You'd
new
lock
products
yourself
and
in a
make them
room?
even better, the way to get pure information to make sure that we're not getting any distractions from any other sources that may be happening is you come in here and you can really focus not only your products, your
I kind of
attention,
feel
and your
that.
equipment on what the actual problems are, knowing your data is going to be very, very good, very solid, and nothing interfering outside to affect those results.
Bro, hey, don't be surprised if people start like building like rooms in their house with this type of stuff, bro. Imagine you go into your room to do homework and it's just like extremely quiet. I would probably actually finish for once. You know what I'm saying?
I actually feel like I can hear things more in my head now that the lights are gone because it's all I can focus on. I don't even have a visual input now. I'm an adult who's actually afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm
Midway through
just like,
sitting in utter darkness, I realized
I don't
this
know.
whole part of the video is gonna have literally no footage. So I turned my cell phone light on to get a Blair Witch style shot. Real cool, Mitch. It's feeling like I'm suffocating a little bit. It's so freaky. Turn this off and have 1 hour and 44 minutes in, and I started to panic a little. I was no longer looking at the time so I could see
Uh-oh.
what that felt like, and later realized I was way off.
I would have fell asleep,
And like,
matter
what
of
if
fact.
everyone just went home? I
But
think they
imagine if your
forgot me
snore wakes you
here.
up.
I swear it's been longer than we agreed upon. But maybe my perception of time has changed. But it must have been. Oh my god, that was crazy. Made it.
You better than me, bro. I couldn't do it.
That was really cool. It's pretty rare to just look and have your eyes wide open and see nothing and hear nothing. So there you have it. I did in fact
I go to sleep with
survive
the
the
lights off
world's
sometimes,
quietest
most of
room.
the time.
Did not go crazy, though that diagnosis is still up for debate. Brian also let me go under the chamber, which apparently only a handful of people on Earth
Oh,
have
heck
ever
no.
done. So that felt pretty cool. Balloon acquired. Ultimately, it was a really fascinating experience, something that I have never felt before, and I want to thank 3M for bringing me out to their facilities. 3M is really a
Hey, that's
company
pretty
that
cool.
focuses on science and innovation, and they're
All right, bro. I think that's it, bro. Hey, comment down below if y'all think y'all would be able to do it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Me, I don't think so, bro. Cause I don't like. I don't know. I just never been in a room that like just canceled out all the sound. You know what I'm saying? That's weird.